From this report format, I wanted to create a data validation drop-down list and use this range from this point downward. So let's put our data validation here. Okay, so when I click the data validation, then choose list and then indicate the source from this point down here. Okay, you just press shift and then click the last cell reference and then okay. Then we can see that by doing that, my validation drop down list would look like this. There's a lot of blanks because from the cell reference that I have indicated, there are so many blanks and I don't want to see those blanks there. So actually in the data validation, this part, this ignore blank, it does not mean that it will ignore the blanks from the list in the source. This means that if the data entered is empty or it is blank, it will not show an error message. So what I did is, since I am not an expert in Excel, I searched on the web and I found the video from Excel is Fun, their video Excel Magic Trick 916. Remove blanks in data validation drop-down list. So they have they have a number of options presented in that video, but I choose this one because I found this one easier. So here are the steps that I did to eliminate those blanks on my drop-down list. First is I define the name for the range of my raw data list. So this one and this one. Actually, I find it convenient to use a defined name in the formula compared to using cell range, the cell range itself. So in defining a name, you define. Actually, this icon, you can find it in your formulas. So when you define a name, okay, a space is not accepted. So you replace your space with an underscore. However, Microsoft usually recommends a name just like this one. It already gives it because it usually gets the data from the topmost of the column. So let's just use this one and then click OK. I will copy this one. Click OK, and then I will also define the name for my data validation drop-down list range. So I will use this one up to this one as my data validation source, data drop-down list source. Okay, so let's define this again. Define it. So this, it does not give us a it does not recommend any name because there is no data on the topmost of the column. So we just do this one and then drop down list. Okay. Now the next is I will use the formula here. I will enter a formula here. I will name this one as PIR account title list. Okay. So I will enter the formula. I will put it in the definition, the formula here, so that you can just copy paste it. Okay, let's pause. So the formula is equals if error, use index, then we define BIR, account titles, and then comma, aggregate, okay, we choose 15, and then comma, we choose 6, ignore error values, and then we choose row, BIR, account titles, minus, okay, minus row, the first row, that's this one, F4, then plus 1 divided by BIR, account titles, is not equal to empty or null, then comma, rows, then use F4, and then close, then empty for the error. Okay, then so now it will give us the first from the list. So we just have to copy this, drag down onto the last cell of our data list. So as you can see, it will give us only it will list down all the data from this source. So let's try and use this one as our data validation list source. So let's change this one. As you can see, this one contains a lot of blanks, so we change the data validation, and then we change this one, actually delete that one. Then you just have to press F3, and then it will show you all the defined names. So we use the BIR account title drop down list. Okay, then let's see now. So you see the BIR account title list, you will see here, it's pretty neat. Okay. Okay. Now you can try and add something here and see if this will change, because this is dynamic, so it should change. Okay, so you see this one changes as you change the data here. Now however, it's a different thing when you add a new row. I mean, you insert a row here. So when you insert here a new row, okay, so you have to copy this one again, and then include it there, so that your formula will include everything. Okay, so that's it. And I really have to thank Excel is Fun channel for this trick. Thanks for watching.